Hello everyone, welcome to SQ Digital Classes. I am Anupriya Namdev and I am Assistant Professor from Department of Management at Sri Krishna University, Chhatarpur, Madhya Pradesh. Today I am going to deliver my lecture which is on motivation. So let's start with the motivation. So first of all, we will know what is actual meaning of motivation. So let's start. As you can see, the process of arousing of motivation which is sustained your directed behavior. That means arousing, if you have need something to achieve your goal, that you have to be a motivator and you have to motivate with others. So let's start with the other factors. Now we will discuss about the features of motivation. Motivation, we can see the art and the act of manager. It is a basically continuous process which can be positive and negative also. Goal directed, system directed, we can say when we are working in an organization, that very different in job satisfaction for one person to another person. So let's start with factor of motivation. So motivation can be two factor. First, it's monetary and second is non-monetary factor. Monetary factor is defined something as, you can see, salary, wages, incentive and bonus. And second, non-monetary is called status, appreciation, reward and etc. Something like that. It are non-funding. Next, there are major group of motivations, but basically we will talk about three basic theories of motivations. So first we can see first internal, second process and third external. First internal, it is defined as individual rise and arousing of motivation and behavior. It is totally depend on individual person, that what are you doing and what you have to do and what you have to achieve your goals. So it is basically given by Maslow hierarchy need theory. This is the theory we will discuss in next slide. Second, process. Process is defined interaction between individual with the environment. How you are socialization yourself in the environment. So it is basically depend on expectancy theory. We will also discuss in further slide. And third is external. External is focused on totally environmental elements. Environmental elements like when we are going outside and seeing the something, it can also be socialization, environmental and tradition, something like that. So which is denote two factor theory. So now we will discuss before that some early philosopher which is given by motivational theory. So first, Max Weber. He was first philosopher who is given the work contribution as work ethics. So he is always talk about your work ethics. If you are working, if you are have ethics and if you have motivation, that you can achieve your all the goals. Next, Sigmund Freud. It is he is always talking about continuously process and in subconscious mind, which is understand the person motives and needs, what your need actually and what you have to do for achieving your needs, and it is also occurred the arousing yourself. Next, Adam Smith. They always giving a continuously process, but it called enlightenment, which is denote self-interest. Self-interest and self-interest are given by Adam Smith. This is the best interaction and benefit for the individual and the other person who is working in an organization and any other socially awareness camp. And next, Frederick Taylor. I must say Frederick Taylor is really reputed and really father of scientific management. He was always talk about the cooperation between management and the labor. When we have bridge between management for employee and employer, then we achieve always our goal, and it can be go through for positively, and always arise your profit. Now, as we can see earlier slides, so we always discuss about the Maslow hierarchy of needs. So we will start from lower to upper. So this is the physiological need. Physiological need can be defined as your cognitive development, how you are developing your mind and how you are behaving like a matured person. So it is totally depend your maturity level. Next, safety and security. We are human being, we have to secure and safety from the other things like environmental, we have to save our also environment, we have to save our society, and we have to act like a being human, not an animal. Third is love. Love, according to need hierarchy theory, love is always defined as socially. So socially, when we are living in social culture and traditional, so we have to become a socialization from the other. So this is always define the love as social. Next is esteem. Esteem, it can be self-esteem. When you feeling you're motivated in yourself, then you always achieve your wanted goal and you can go through your career for in better way. Next, SA. SA is actually defined is self-actualization. When you are doing something that you will always realize what is wrong and what is right. So this is can define as your self-actualization process. When we can see it the lowest to highest order, then already we have to discuss. Now, motivational theory X and Z. Motivational theory X and Z is defined how you are behaving and how you are achieving your aims. So this is already we discussed. Now we will discuss about theory X. Theory X is nothing but it smallly assumption how you can manage individual by your motivation. It is low order needs. Low order, that's your physiological needs. Now theory X. Theory X is defined also assumption how you are manage your individual motivation in higher order. Higher order we can say the SA. It's called self-actualization. Next, McGregor's. It is also assumption theory, but it is about the pupil-based theory on X. X we can see it. X theory is defined an individual motivated in lower physiological needs. So there are some expectations term which is defined as theory X. So first is naturally adolescent and naturally adolescent. This is also called as lack of empathy and dislike responsibility, prefer to the led. Always we living in a society, so we have to extrovert. Now inherently self-centered person, we have always need a self-centered person because they are actually fairly do your work different from other organizational needs. Next, naturally resist to just change. When some situations are created, then you have to naturally react your behavior and making the decision in positive way. Next, it is not at bright and ready to dub. This is always totally talking about your laziness, your low working grade. So we don't have to effort this kind of theory. This is the assumption. Now we will talk about theory X. Theory X is basically depend on three terms: is experiences, motivations and management tasks. So experience is always defined what they are doing and what is organization result in passive and resistment. So this is all over defined your experience at what are you achieving and what are you doing right now for achieving your goals and aims. Now motivation, development, potential, capacity, it is always depend towards organization. In the present people we can do something and we want to do something that it can be furtherly achieve your goals, and it can be always positive report. Management task, management task is also an important factor in our life. This is totally denoted operational method for all the people who is working their own goal and efforting for our organization. Now we will discuss some ERG theory. So ERG theory is defined as existent, relatedness and growth. As we can see already, what is physiological needs, what is safety and security, love in the socialization and esteem, and SA, yeah, means self-actualization. McClendon, he was also a philosopher. He is given many theory, but we will discuss about need for achievement. If you have need for achieve your goals, then you have to work on it. Like manifest, like you need something concern and issue with someone, then you have to clear and challenging the goal. Challenging the goal is defined as when you are doing something that you have to progress in your mind, that you have to concern about your goal. Okay, don't think over expectation. Now we will discuss about need for power. Need for power is defined as manifest also make an impact other, influence other. When you are working, that you don't have to influence other, you have to work your own self in your own goal, that it can be change people perception and people behavior towards you, that it create events like various kind of positive thing it will be create. Next, need for affiliation. Everyone needs affiliation, so it is totally talking about your affiliations, like intimidate relationship between people other, that you can see in the picture, that is totally denote the intimacy for the one people to other. Now there are majorly three motivational theory. We already discussed about. First is lower order and second is higher order. There are defined as three theorists, which is Maslow, Aldifer and McClendon. They are talking about Maslow, always talking about your self-actualization, esteem, self-interaction and belongingness, social love, that is always defined as belongingness. Safety and security is also defined as interpersonal relationship that we are sharing with one people to another. That physiological, your needs, we can also define as physiological needs, like your body, what your body needs, and your cognitive development need. Next, Aldifer always talking about growth, relatedness and existence, which is totally depend on motivation. McClendon always need achievement, power and affiliation, that we always discuss before slides. Okay. Herzberg two-factor theory is always defined as hygiene factor and motivation factor. Hygiene factor is totally different from the motivation factor. That hygiene factor is always causing. Causing is not a positive word. Causing is always denote as negative word. So causing, we can say that causing by discomfort. When you are discomfort, that it will be create. Maintain factor, contribution, employee with not dissatisfaction and continuously absence your goals and achievement and the completeness. Motivation factor, always we can say it's a positive factor and always defined as your psychological growth, job enrichment and led to superior performance and your effort, which is helpful to your achieve elements and goal. Now individual, organization, change and relationship. So you can see the aspect of organization and individual. We can see the vertically contribution and demand. This is a totally graph, and the graph always defined as development potential for the employee and employee knowledge, employee skill and availability. Next, it is totally opposite to organizational goal, department objective and job task, which is always we are performing when we are in organization. This is company status, benefit and income. This is also across the physiological need, security and physiological, psychological need both. So this is the chart for defining your motivation and how you are motivated in yourself. Next, expectancy model theory of motivation. This is totally depend your effort, performance and reward. Effort is defined when you are hard working, then you definitely achieve your goal, and performance is defined when you are doing something and always continuously processing that your job is well done. So obviously you will achieve your all the benefits and all the rewards. So this is the process is continuously happening in an organization and individually person life. There are three causes of motivation process is also create a problem that is defined that not resulting in performance, that you are continuously doing something and not performing anything, that result it also create as zero factor. So and believing performing not result in rewards, and you are not doing nothing that also reward it will be zero. The value of person prefer the person has certain rewards. If you are doing something that you definitely achieve something reward, performance and the benefit, which is can be monetary and non-monetary both. Now moral maturity, we will talk about the moral maturity is the important topic and important term in our slide, that moral maturity. Moral is always denote the sociological need. When we are living in socialization, so we have to focus on moral maturity. So moral maturity, we can say a person cognitive development and the moral development towards the other person. Now you can see the person is morally developed and he will always and she will always perform on the basis of their ethics and principles. Now you can see the immature person, which is always doing egocentric things and always demotivate in their self. So it will be not happen for your bright future. Now I would like to thank who is seeing this video and lastly I would thank all those people who is watching the video. Thank you all.